They are breaking the internet here.
It's good to see you again.
Your blade is sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping.
So, I really enjoyed his solo stuff. And this is cool. Wait for something else? Am I?
Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping what I want to see. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Going around like a revolver. It's been decided how we lose. 'Cause there's a fire under the altar.
Who is it?
I keep on lying to. I keep on lying to. Already pulling me in. Already under my skin. And I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open.
Oh, she sounds awesome!
Already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me play. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm open to what I want to say.
Yeah! Oh, she's got that high sheen, gritty sound. It fits perfectly with the music.
Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm open to what I want to say. Falling for the promises, the emptiness machine.
Yes, it's partially what we love about Chester so much. It's on the verge of total self-destruction, her voice. But she maintains, right? Like, it sounds like it hurts, but it doesn't. It's being done healthily and oh, what a perfect match.
I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part. Let you cut me open just to watch me play. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm open, so fucking lying. Falling for the promises, the emptiness machine, the emptiness machine. I only wanted to be part of the emptiness machine. I only wanted to be part of the emptiness machine.
Okay, so because, and this is why a female singer doing this kind of thing, and filling in for a higher male vocalist. Okay, females, because of the way their voices are designed, they can get that grit and not use as high of a constriction. Like Chester has this fry scream high sort of constriction. She can use a broader constriction, get get more like torturous sounding grit. Hey! I think there's more to it. And because of the vocal disposition, because of the natural tone of her voice, it still fills that space so well. Whereas a male doing her exact technique right now would be too thick, too meaty. It's really a cool sound. By the way, I just looked up on the internet, just off screen just a second ago, to see if they were naming who the singer was. I'm going to look again because I happened to be watching during the premiere. Just real quick, hold on. Well, I don't see a name in the flurrying chat, so I'm just going to keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Emily Armstrong. Make some noise.
Emily Armstrong, okay. Right as I pause and look, Emily Armstrong, nice to hear you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Emily Armstrong. Make some noise.
Wow. Oh, this is going to be cool sounding. Here's the thing. Nobody's going to replace Chester. And there are lots of, one of the guys that I just worked with on my channel, I don't know that anybody, replicates Chester's tone like I've heard Andy Sizik do. But putting someone in who sounds like Chester, I don't think is the right move. I think you need someone to bring their own energy. And that's done much more cleanly by a female vocalist because there's going to be less comparisons drawn. Well, like this male vocalist doesn't do it like Chester did, but there's I feel like someone who sounds sort of like Chester is already doomed to fail no matter how good their voice is stepping into this role. A female, where they might deal with some of that just because nobody can replace Chester, I think a female has a better chance of stepping into that role with less expectations to fill exactly what Chester did. And I know that's not what anybody really wants. Nobody can replace. Yeah, I think you see what I'm saying. Coming fresh off of just watching the entire live premiere where they introduced Emily. They opened with the Emptiness Machine. I'd only heard it live. And what you're going to see in a minute is me hearing it now for the first time as the studio recording, and really, really cool to wrap my head around her as a vocalist, having heard both the live and the studio.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view.
This is going to be fun to hear, having heard it live.
I know you're
just heard it live.
waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be.
Yeah, they had me fooled in the live version. That's cool. That was her vacuuming, right?
Just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. I keep on lying to, already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed.
Oh, she sounds so great. It's fun to hear the whole produced track. I hadn't heard it yet. So just a wonderful edge to her voice and the production around it with the doubling and everything. She's got that nice high sheen. I'm not going to say, well, she has those qualities that make her voice work sort of like Chester's, but it's so different at the same time. There's that nice, sheeny, high-end distortion that we love about Chester, but with a thicker, broader disposition that can only come from having a female vocalist fill this role, I think. I also love that I got to hear this first live and was sort of like taken aback and not really like processing like, oh yeah, brand new song, Linkin Park, new vocalist. Like he
I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part. Let you cut me open.
Yeah.
Just to watch me play. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm open. So fucking I am.
I love her longer disposition. She does a good job of being bright and present, but then also being ho ho where she needs to be, and how she forms the vowels at the bottom of those phrases pitch-wise. Like I said, there's a thickness and an aggression there that is really helping her voice adapt, or not really adapt, but just fit into this. It's a really good fit. Really good.
The emptiness machine.
That sigh. Yeah. Like I said, having come fresh off watching the entire live premiere, and then to see, to have this redirected, there's a lot of thoughts that I had going through my mind as she's performing all these Linkin Park songs. And maybe you'll see those thoughts here in a little bit, or hear those thoughts. Having a female vocalist step into this role, and someone who can do what she does, aggressive vocals, her own unique tone that does nod to Chester in lots of ways. It's pretty genius. To put another male vocalist in place, it wouldn't work. There are guys out there, and I had one in my studio, Andy Sizik from Monuments. I mean, he can sing these songs. He can sing these Chester songs. But it's time for a new era, new perspective, a new wave of creativity. And to just get someone in there who could do some of what Chester did it was a male, it would have been too much pressure on that person, and that person would never be, if we're trying to go for Chester, we can't go for Chester. We have to go a new direction. And that's why this is so awesome. It's so awesome because it's a new direction that, in my mind, perfectly nods to who Chester was as a vocalist and what he did and what made these songs so special. But suggesting so many other possibilities. And you hear a little bit of that with this song, for sure. But I heard a ton of that watching the whole live premiere. So I hope you guys get a chance to check that out as well. If you're interested in singing and becoming more intimate with your own voice and creative possibilities with it, click the link below in the video description and join my free voice course. And be sure to check out a lot of the other videos I've done analyzing Chester's voice. I'm going to be analyzing a lot more of Emily. Welcome, Emily.